Ladies and gentlemen, your 2014 Mohawk Football Homecoming Royalty, their 7th grade maid, Miss Katie Johnson. Katie is the daughter of James and Tess Johnson, and she is escorted tonight by her father, James. Give a big hand for Katie Johnson. Your 8th grade maid, Miss Haley Springsteen. Haley is the daughter of Lisa and James McComb, and she is escorted tonight by Chet Springsteen. Your freshman maid, Miss Destiny Hall. She is the daughter of Renee Hall and is escorted tonight by Ronnie Grider. Your 2nd freshman maid, Miss Haley Zack. Haley is the daughter of Casey Zack and Eric Zack. She is escorted tonight by Dwayne Zack. Your 2014 sophomore maid, Miss Elizabeth Hobbs. She is the daughter of Misty Tipton and Freedom Hobbs, and tonight she is escorted by her father, Freedom. Give a big hand for Elizabeth Hobbs. Your 2nd sophomore maid, Miss Colby Crossfield. She's the daughter of Scott and Tammy Crossfield. And tonight, she is escorted by her father, Scott. Give a big hand for your sophomore maid, Miss Colby Crossfield. Your 2014 junior maid, Miss Anna McMillan. She is the daughter of Brett and Julie McMillan. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Brett. Big hand for her junior maid, Miss Anna McMillan. Your 2nd 2014 junior maid, Miss Holly Boyd. She is the daughter of Tim and Brandy Boyd, and tonight she is escorted by her father, Tim. Big hand for your junior maid, Miss Holly Boyd. And your 2014 senior maid, Miss Micah Hobbs. She is the daughter of Jody Thompson and Corey Hobbs, and is escorted by her father, Corey. Give it up for your senior maid, Miss Micah Hobbs. And our 2014 Senior Maid of Honor, Miss Sadie Sawyers. She is the daughter of Chuck and Rachel Sawyers. And tonight she is escorted by her father, Chuck. Give a big hand for your Senior Maid of Honor, Miss Sadie Sawyers. And now your 2014 Senior Mohawk Football Homecoming Queen, escorted by her attendants, Miss Brooklyn Harmon, who is the daughter of Casey Malden, and Mr. Easton Hearn, the son of Sean and Crystal Hearn. Let's hear it, Mohawk Nation, for your 2014 Homecoming Queen, Miss Bailey Pollard. She is the daughter of Jeff Pollard and Laura Pollard. And tonight she is escorted by her father, Jeff, and her grandfather, Carl Pollard. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2014 Senior Mohawk Homecoming Queen, Miss Bailey Pollard. This is your 2014 Homecoming Court. Please stand up and give them all a big hand. Congratulations to each one of these young ladies. He will be escorted onto the field by Miss Tina Jones Gossett, a graduating member of the 1988 Piggott High School, along with our two Mohawks this year, Gabrielle Gilby and Seth Lacey. Also, in the north end zone, they've got some Pee Wee players tonight that are going to run out tonight. So when they get done, when the helicopter leaves, we're going to have our Pee Wee 2014 kids run out on the field as well with the seniors this afternoon and the rest of the team. So her best friend, Miss Tina Gossett, on the sidelines, will also be escorting Dayton onto the field to get the ball. Mohawk Nation survival flight out of Piggott, Missouri with our official game ball being escorted by 1988 graduate of Piggott High School, Miss Kim Grimes. Tina Jones Gossett and Dayton Gilkerson to receive the game ball for tonight's game. A little surprise right there for our pilot who brought in the game ball tonight. She had no idea her friend would be with them on the sidelines tonight. Thank you to Survival Flight from Piggott, Missouri and Twin Rivers Hospital for special delivery tonight of our game ball. And thank you to our receivers, Mr. Dayton Gilkerson, number 41.
Here we are for homecoming at Parker Field on a beautiful night. I've got guest host brother Kevin Murray alongside of me. And Kevin, what a beautiful night for football.
It was a great night, Sean. It is incredible to be out here at Parker Field. It had a great tailgate, chili cook-off before the game. Had hundreds of people over there enjoying the meal. Great job out there, and it is a great night for football, Mohawk football.
Indeed. We've got a coin toss out there. Captains tonight for the Mohawks, number 50, Gabriel Gilby, number 57, Seth Lacey, and number 41, Dayton Gilkison.
Hey, look at Dayton out there. He's bouncing around. Dayton rides on a school bus.
We,
Fine young man.
We had the privilege of watching the Twin Rivers air evac drop the football and come and hand it off to Dayton. Kevin, I don't know if you know it, but Dayton scored a touchdown Tuesday night.
I heard that. I mean, it was a long one, and he mowed over Pearson Hearn, I think. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got to the end zone and he spiked the ball. Then he came back and he said, "Coach, I meant to do the Heisman pose."
Oh, he's a character now, I'm telling you.
Indeed. Well, to start the football game, the Mohawks are going to receive, and the visiting Melbourne Bearcats, who are a 3A foe, are going to defend the south end zone. But this is going to be a battle. Kevin, this has playoff implications tonight as the Mohawks come off a big win on the road versus Cedar Ridge. And this 3A conference is a tough one.
It is. From what I can gather, it's pretty equal in, the last spots that are going to be available folks are trying for.
Indeed. As we have Dayton carrying the game ball as the officials confer at the 50-yard line.
That young man's already a winner. He's done battled his cancer disease, and he's a fighter, and now he's out there on that football field. I think he's just living a dream. Look at him.
It's good to see him in school.
It is.
And here come the Mohawks.
Here comes
as we have
Mohawks.
A capacity crowd here. And the Mohawks are joined by the Pee Wee Mohawks.
Look at there. Boy, I'm going to tell you something, Sean. I've been around Mohawk football now for some time, and I don't know when the excitement has been at this level. I know you've been here all your life, and I've just been here for about 20 years. But it is great to see, and I know for you, a Mohawk, you're glad to see it.
Well, it is. And the Mohawks are sporting some new jerseys for the first time at home. They broke them out on the road at Cedar Ridge last week in the visiting whites, but they're in the home reds. And they're going to take the opening kickoff. Bradley Stevens, the senior speedster number 1, is back deep. He's going to be joined by quarterback number 5. That's Logan Dixon, and number 34, Nicholas McKinney. And they do have speed to burn. This is a relay team that won the 3A 4x100 relay, and that's 3 members of it right there.
You know what? Don't come from a football school, football family, but I know speed in anything is the key.
Indeed.
And so I understand that this year's Mohawk team has some quick players on it, and hopefully we can use them tonight in a big way.
Well, number 15, Connor Fogel, will tee the football up for the opening kickoff, and we're underway here. He's going to kick it, and it's going to bounce one time, and that's Fuller, and he's around the end, and he is going to take it the distance. Look at that. Fuller grabbed the football. That's Brett Fuller, the sophomore. And, there's only 2 sophomores on this team.
How about that? A little squib kick, and they pick it up. Fuller takes it to the house. You can't start homecoming night any better than that right there. No flags on the field.
9 seconds in, and the Mohawks have a 6-point lead.
I'm not very good in math, but if we score like that, it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Indeed, it'll be basketball.
My. You know what? This team, I've been watching them practice. That young son of mine hadn't missed many practices. And one thing about it, these guys practice hard and they play hard.
I didn't see if Lane was able to run out with them. They were trying to get him to run out with the Pee Wee players. Did he make it?
He was over there with his big brother. He sure was.
Mohawks are going to go for 2, and that is Garrett Cook, the senior, and he's going to be stopped short, so the lead's going to stay at 6-0. But the Mohawks are going to kick off with the lead before they run an offensive snap from scrimmage.
Great job by the Mohawks. You're just looking for your good hands people up there on that line. Something like that happens, and not only did he have good hands, he's got good speed and he's got some strength. That young man is going to be a powerhouse. He's just a sophomore, isn't that right?
He doesn't play like it, but he is a sophomore.
That's right.
And that sophomore class is small. There's very few members of that sophomore class. I think there's 2 football players, if I'm not mistaken, on this roster, because the Mohawks don't dress out a lot of players. But, boy, they do bring it, and they practice hard, they play hard, and they're going to have to tonight because Melbourne is a contender.
The numbers on this senior high team may not be what we'd like it, but if you drop down to junior high and the Pee Wee program, the future is bright in Piggott Mohawk football.
Indeed. Well, the Mohawks will tee the football up. Looks like the senior number 33, Garrett Cook, has it on the tee.
We're going to return the favor? No.
No, going to kick it deep, going to give him a chance. Going to be fielded near the 20. And there was a
nice
wrap-up.
stick by number 10.
Caleb Wellborn just wrapped him up.
Nice job by
in
Caleb.
On the play there. That was number 6, J.J. Petty, on the return for the Bearcats. They're going to spot the football just out the 30. We'll spot at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Melbourne's going to come up to the football. They're going to have Wishbone with wide receiver split to the left, one to the right. Nope, they're in the gun. Here comes the motion. They're going to fake it on the counter. Mohawks stuff it, bounce it to the right side. And that's Stevens, number 1. You know, Stevens is going to get a penalty. Looks like number 21, the ball carrier, Dalton Romero, is going to get called for a face mask or illegal hands to the face. He went to stiff arm the defender. Oh, I started to say that.
No, he switched it.
I started to make sure that they saw it the way I saw it.
You know, like I said, I'm from Marmaduke, so I don't know all the football terminology, but I knew you can't grab him by the face mask.
Well, Stevens come up and held on, but Romero tried to stiff arm him, and you can do that, but you can't stiff arm him right in the face.
Right.
And they're going to call the personal foul. That's going to be 15 yards. So it's going to stay first down.
Yeah, it really helps us out because we missed a couple of tackles there in the backfield. Had him stop there, and he cut back.
Well, they're going to push it all the way back to the 26, so it's going to be first down and maybe the 27. We'll call it first down and 14. Twin formation to the right. Looks like number 15, Connor Fogle, in the gun, and he's going to hand it off again to 21, Dalton Romero. And Romero's going to cut it inside, and he's going to get 3 or 4. It looked like number 3, Brett Fuller, in on the tackle, along with number 54, Eli Smith, the senior.
You know, I was watching the tight end, number 50, for Melbourne, and I'm telling you, he's a strong young man. Looks like he kind of had his way there with us on this end, and that's what opened up that big hole on the right side. So we might keep an eye on him for the rest of the night. Looks like he's going to be a fine player.
We'll call it a gain of 6. So it's going to be second down and 8. Pitch back to Romero. He's around the right side. Oh, he is upended and hit hard. And that looked like number 70, John Daniel Beck. Up top, down low was J.P. Vavok, number 55. It's going to bring up third down and manageable, though. We'll call it 2 yards as the football sits at the 39-yard line.
Big play right here. Mohawks get a stop right here. Kind of put Melbourne to a decision there.
Well, Fogle's in the pistol. With twin set to the right. He's going to take it himself. And he's going to have the first down. Look like John Daniel Beck in on the tackle again. At the bottom of that pile, Beck wrapped him up. He's a big, strong kid, a junior. He'll be coming back again next season. They're going to move the chains. First down, Melbourne. As they don't waste a lot of time, even though they huddle, they don't dawdle.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that quarterback, number 15, what was his name again?
Vogel. That's Connor Vogel.
You can tell he's a strong young man and probably runs things well for him.
Vogel again in the pistol. Twin set to the right. They moved early but didn't call it. They're going to air it out. And McKinney's the best.
Oh, my.
They didn't fool McKinney. That pass was going over the top. If they'd have went underneath, they'd have a shot at it. But McKinney couldn't catch up with it. Overthrown. That'd be second down and 10.
If McKinney can't catch up to it, it's overthrown.
John Adams, number 5, was the intended receiver. And maybe they were trying to, well, that pass might have been for a purpose, trying to loosen up the interior of that Mohawk defense. As they'll split one to the left, one to the right. Fogle in the pistol. That's number 40, Billy Cooper, in the slot. And in motion, Romero with the carry, and he has running room, but he is tripped up and arm tackled by number 52, Brian Samples, near the first down. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like he's just shy.
Just shy, that's right. You might have been right, Sean. They threw that long pass and came right back up the middle on the run play.
Well, 3rd down and inches. And the Bearcats come up to the line of scrimmage, and they send those twins out to the right side again. Lovell's going to take the snap, and he's going to look for it, and he is going to have it.
Good hit.
Fuller, number 3, makes the stop, and he's assisted by number 54, Eli Smith. It's going to be another first down for the Bearcats as they've moved the football.
They are. You know, and I thought I seen a potential fumble coming there. The quarterback didn't see Brett coming, and I thought he was going to lay a lick on him, and he did. But I'm going to tell you, that quarterback for them, he's just a strong young man. I think he's going to try to carry the mail for him a lot tonight.
Aaron Massey, number 9, checks out. The senior, Garrett Cook, checks in. They're going to pitch it back to Romero around the right. He's got running room, and he curves it back in.
Oh, fumble.
And there's a fumble on the field, and the Mohawks had the first turnover of the night. That looks like number 55.
Yep.
Is that 59?
You know, that's what I was expecting there a while ago when Brett was coming around from the other side, opposite side, didn't see him. That was just a good lick. Helmet on the ball, looked like.
Well, the Mohawks are the beneficiaries of a turnover. They'll have the football at their own 39-yard line. We're at 9 minutes and 8 seconds in the opening quarter.
I'm not sure who laid that lick, but it was a good lick.
Well, Romero turned in, and when he turned in, he had a step, and then I think he got caught off guard as the Mohawks are going to split forward to the left. Looks like Dixon will take the snap, and he's around the left end.
Good run.
Oh, and he's up near midfield, following the lead block by number 33, Garrett Cook.
Nice run by our quarterback there, Mr. Dixon. Just following his blockers, you know.
Taking what the defense gives them.
That's right.
So to bring up 2nd down and 3 after Dixon got 7. Mohawks huddle, split Welburn out to the right. Fuller up to the left. Dixon in the shotgun. He takes a snap, going to pitch it back to Stevens. Stevens has a crease. He's caught. Reverses his field. And he is going to get caught in the backfield before he could get around. That was number 5,
Got a
John
flag
Adams.
on the far side of the field over there.
That's going to be a hold against the Mohawks, I'm afraid, Kevin.
I believe that is the call.
Yep, we do have a hold. They'll have to take that penalty.
Yeah. You know, again, like I said, I'm certainly no expert, but what I see a lot of times is when the broken play and we start coming back, there's always that possibility for something like that to happen.
Well, it's going to be a spot foul, 10-yard penalty. Going to stay 2nd down, but we had 2nd down and 3. And now we've got 2nd down and 15.
Yeah.
So spot the football at the 34. Mohawks come out in the same formation. Dixon takes the direct snap, and he's going to go around the right side, and he runs into a wall, and there is a pile, pile up near the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and long, Kevin.
Wasn't near the hole on that side that they ran a while ago. The first play with Dixon to the left side.
Stevens checks back into the ball game. Cook, number 33, the senior fullback, is going to check out.
You know, with the speed of these Mohawks, you're just a play away from something big happening. You never know when that could take place.
Well, Dixon got about a yard.
We're going to spread them out.
And the Mohawks are spread out. Landon Williams in the backfield. Dixon takes a snap. He's going to throw it long, and it's going to be picked off. Tackle is going to be made by McKinney, 34. For all intents and purposes, that's not a bad punt.
That's what I was thinking myself. I think that's a pretty good punt.
So the Mohawks will come back on defense as the Bearcats will have the football at the 30. Field's in really good shape considering what it was like Tuesday.
That's what I was just thinking. I was going to say to myself, you know, it has rained and rained and rained, but for all the rain we've had, this field is really in good shape. Even after a game on Monday night, which was an incredible game on Monday night. Big shout out to the junior high football team who's just doing a great job and had a great win against Cedar Ridge.
It's tough to win 2 games in a week. They played on Monday and then they played on Thursday, and one of them was on the road as Fogel is going to throw the football, and
Nice
it's complete.
pass. Oh. Now,
that's number 31.
he's going to want to watch that play a few times. You know?
Kenny Haney caught the ball out in space, and he just squared up a Mohawk defender.
He did. I don't know if he gets YHC-TV over there in Melbourne, but he'll want to rewind that.
Well, we'll remind these folks that they can watch the game Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on YHC.com, even though they can't hear me say that.
Yeah. Hey, you watch the Mohawk defense come right back here. I'm sure they're playing with some pride, too.
Romero has the ball. He is just upended. That is Brian Samples, number 52, the leader of that defense, along with Hunter Massey. Make that Aaron Massey, number 9.
Nice job by the Mohawk defense. That front line up there really got a little push in there and nowhere for number 21 to go.
And here we are. 6 minutes and 15 seconds. The Mohawks have a 6-0 lead. Twin set to the left. Fogel in the gun. He's going to take it himself around the left side. He's going to have a first down and more. He got a running start. Caleb Welburn, number 10, brings him down. Eli Smith, number 54, in on the tackle, but not before Fogel got a first down. Well, they're going to spot it at the 29-yard line of the Mohawks.
The scouting report I heard, it was keep an eye on number 15, and I think it was a good scouting report that came in. That he was going to be one of the rushers for the night. I didn't realize that he was the quarterback.
Fogel's going to stay in that pistol. And there's a fumble on the play. Fogel's going to fall on it. So it's going to be a loss on the play, and that's significant. That's about 6 yards, maybe 7. We got number 33, senior, Garrett Cook. He's getting up slow. He's going to come off. He's got a shoulder that's just hanging. Garrett's had injury issues, and I've got to say, it's awful. He's been tough and coming back. I don't know that I ever would have.
No,
what he's been
that
through.
Broken leg. I mean, I'm telling you, he's a tough fella.
Well, after the loss, it's longer than I thought. It's about 9 yards. He's second 19. Fogel's going to throw it. He's got a man open. He overshoots him.
Just throws with those. That's right.
Kenny Haney again was the intended receiver. That's a big receiver to be covered out there.
I'm telling you, and he was open too. It looked like they not only got good hands, he just didn't have a chance on that pass.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Bearcats as they have the football at the 37-yard line of the Mohawks. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar because they had an opportunity to get a large gain.
Mohawk defense doing a great job. This is a good offense, and they've got them here 3rd and long once again.
Well, the Bearcats, they're going to send out trips to the right, one split to the left. They're going to send Haney in motion, and they're going to throw it, and that bubble screen was open.
Yeah.
Oh, right through the hands of John Adams, number 5, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And long.
But there's no need. I mean, what are they going to do? Punt from here? They're not. It's not going to happen. They're going to go for it. The Mohawk defense has an opportunity to get the ball back.
I'm going to tell you, number 60, he's been eating well, lifting weights, and our ends and are receiving the brunt of that.
That's Jonathan Medina, and he's a big gentleman.
He sure is.
Well, Fogel's going to be alone. He's going to take the snap as Romero goes in motion. And they're looking to throw it, and they've got a receiver open, and he dropped it.
Hey.
That's number 44, Jared Humphrey. Fogel's receivers didn't help him any, and the Mohawks are the beneficiaries of that.
Great job by the Mohawk defense. It's going to be Mohawk football. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Great job by the Mohawks.
And we'd like to thank Mohawk Mini Storage. If you need a place to store your things and a way to get it there, give them a call, 870-598-7941. It's Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott.
Mohawk football. Looked like they might have jumped.
It's a carry right up the middle. That's going to be Landon Williams, number 27, I believe.
I don't see a flag. Looked like the defense must have got back across the line. Landon Williams doing a great job all year long for the Mohawks.
You know, Landon's coming back off that rehab knee that he hurt playing basketball.
You know, all these kids work so hard. I'd hate to say one works any harder than the other one, but I can assure you that Landon Williams is at the top of that list and working hard and loving football.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Well,
number 6 got in there.
Well, he's still on his feet. Was that number 1? Bradley Stevens, a senior. He gets back now near the line of scrimmage. Spot him at the 40. Going to be about 3rd and 8. He'll give him a yard. We'll call it. Well, got it, fell forward for a couple, and I thought he was stopped in the backfield.
You know, that just goes to show, once again, there's no quit in these Mohawks. Bradley was hit behind the line of scrimmage, really, and just kept those legs a-turning. I think these guys are hungry tonight.
Well, 3rd down and 6. Spot the ball at the 41. Eli Smith up over the football. Dixon under center. They're going to run a little counter play to Stevens. He's caught for a loss. About 4. There's a flag down on the field. Let's see if they brought him down by the mask again. The officials confer, and they're going to sort it out. Personal foul, face mask. That's what I thought I saw.
Yeah.
So Mohawks are going to get a 1st down via a personal foul penalty. We'd like to take an opportunity to thank Hitz Chapel Church for helping to bring you Mohawk football, YCTV at the end of 4th Street in Piggott. Hitz Chapel, we want you to come to know, love, and follow God.
Big play right there, big penalty. Mohawks need to capitalize right here.
Dixon up under centers. The Mohawks have the football in Bearcat territory.
Number 2.
Well, my goodness. Trey Stallings on the carry. Took a while for the whistle to blow. Looks like Stallings got positive yardage out of it. Stallings in a different position. Normally he's usually split out.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of tough catches. Stallings going to get a couple of yards.
You know, that's some old Mohawk football right there. 3 or 4 yards, clock running. That's kind of what we'd like to have right now. Mohawks with a 6-0 lead.
Speaking of clock, we're at 2:37 and ticking in the opening quarter. Dixon's up under center, full house backfield. He's going to drop back. He's rolling out. He's got Stevens looking for it. He needs to throw it away, and he's going to get bumped out near the line of scrimmage. Looked like pursuing on the play was number 68, Lee Richardson, for the Bearcats. He might have gained a half a yard. Let's see where they spot him. Going to bring up 3rd down. As Dixon rolled, they had it covered. Stevens looking for that pass, but there were more white shirts in the area.
You know, and what I see there is Logan looking a little more confident each and every game and making good decisions right there.
That's Dixon again under center, 2 tight ends in the T. Mohawks are going to give it to Landon Williams at the middle. He is wrapped up, stacked up. Oh, that's number 44 at the bottom of that pile, Jared Humphrey. Going to bring up 4th down.
The other scouting report I heard they had a big, strong line. And you know what? When you stop Landon Williams at the line of scrimmage, you've got a good line.
Landon does not go down on the initial contact.
But I know as they practice, there's probably not a team in our conference in any better shape than ours. And so that second half, that play right there may get us a few more yards.
Dixon's going to be, looks like the Mohawks are in punt formation. That's Stevens, and it looks like he's got off a good one, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a difficult place to spot it. Let's see if it's inside the 20. They are going to put it down. Well, they can't decide. Spotted at the 31. I guess they didn't give him the angle there, but I couldn't see it. They've got a better angle than me.
Yeah, I never knew how they really did that, but I saw the guy in the white hat. He's the one that spotted that.
The side judge had a different, it was going about 15 yards down the field.
He had a different plan, didn't he?
Okay, we're at a minute 35 remaining in the first quarter. Ball on the field is picked up by Fogle, and he broke through. That was a broken play, Kevin.
You know, I thought we had him stopped back in the backfield, and then all of a sudden, here comes big number 15 through the line.
Connor Fogel bottled the snap, picked it up, and carries for a first down as they'll have the football at the 47, their own 47. Fogel under center. He's going to hand it off. That's Romero. He's up over the 50 into Mohawk territory. That's 59, Jonathan Morgan, and number 70, John Daniel Beck, making the stop. That's another good gain on first down.
Melbourne in that hurry-up offense now. They're trying to score before this quarter ends. Mohawks need to stiffen up right here.
Fogel's going to hand off to Romero. He's got a crease over the right side. He makes a cut, makes somebody miss. He's caught from behind by a squirrel. Looks like number 59, Squirrel Morgan, came and got him. He's assisted by number 17, Michael Massey. And the Bearcats are dealing as they have the ball at the 20.
They are. We're going to have to get a little more penetration right there at the line. Slow that back down.
Bearcats hand up the middle to Romero. There's a holding penalty.
Good job by the Mohawks.
Stevens is going to hold him up. It looks like Cody Crittenden, number 22, finishing him off. Let's see if the officials saw the same thing I did. And it is a hold against. There's two different penalties.
I see.
Looks like two different penalties. The Mohawks are going to have to accept one of them.
Let's take both.
We'll take a 25-yard net there. As they two holding penalties on the play. Mohawks will come up to the football as the Bearcats have possession at the 30. There's another flag. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct against the sideline. Yep. We have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, a warning against.
What's that mean, Sean?
That means that the next time it's a penalty.
Okay. Does that mean Coach wasn't happy over
there?
The
coach wasn't happy, and they gave him a break. So Romero's going to take it over the left side. He is hit. Eli Smith makes an initial hit. Cody Crittenden, number 22, finished him off. Going to be second down.
You know, I never played football, but some of the scariest times of my life was on the football field when I was on the chain crew on the opposite side of the football field.
Kevin, you got to tell me, watching your sons play, it just had to be one of those bittersweet. You know, there they are. You're proud. They're out there playing. They're having fun. But, you know, this is a dangerous game. It
really is. Number 15 carrying around the end. Man, he's strong.
Fogel's going to be
job,
up in Samples, 52. Knocked him down near the 15. Now spot at the 16.
Good job by Samples, number 52. You know, a number 15 so big and strong, you're not going to be able to hit him up high. You're going to have to do just what Samples did.
You're right. Another holding call, looks
there
like.
You go. Maybe we'll get another one of them unsportsmanlike calls, too. We get it all this time. You know, being over there on the sidelines watching the boys play was really some of the greatest times in our lives as a family. And I just, like you said, it is dangerous. I remember the last time that helicopter landed on this field, and it was when it picked up Spencer Coomer after Spencer had broken his leg. You know, and these guys are at risk, but they just love it, and it just really is a joy and an honor to be able to watch them play.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter as the Mohawks lead after that opening kickoff that Fuller returned for a touchdown. We're going to stay right here. We're going to take a moment. You know, it's the season for Pumpkin Hollow, Kevin. It's upon us, and they're in full swing. If you haven't got to visit Pumpkin Hollow, there's all kinds of things you can see there. Daryl and Ellen Dalton have they've just got a lot of interesting things that you can go through. They help to bring you Mohawk football on YHCTV, and we'd like to thank Pumpkin Hollow. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. We're back to start the second quarter. As the Bearcats, Fogel looks to pass. He's got a receiver open, and it's caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Number 44, Jared Humphrey, on the reception. That's going to tie the score at 6-6. Well, just like that, on second and long, Fogel looked good throwing the football, and this time his receivers did what they're supposed to do. They caught the football.
you know, they look like they have that potential already. Just a few miscues, maybe overthrown a little bit, and then didn't catch one or two. But we're playing a good football team.
Oh, definitely. And Bryce Hutchins on the PAT, and it is good. You know, there's lots of great people that help to bring you Mohawk football on YHCTV. We'd like to thank Piggott Realty, Mike and Pat Patterson for residential, commercial, or agricultural real estate anywhere in Clay County and beyond. Let Mike and Pat serve you. They've been serving the community for several years, and we appreciate them. Give them a call at 870-598-3142. That's Piggott Realty, Piggott, Arkansas.
Sean, as I take a look at this crowd tonight, this is wonderful. I'm here to tell you there's nothing like being in Piggott on a Friday night football game. Beautiful weather. There's people everywhere.
Well, look at them. They're standing on the fence. The stands are packed. They're sitting in lawn chairs in the end zone. The band's playing.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Can you imagine being 17 or 18 years old out there?
And it's homecoming night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the first meeting between these two schools.
Yeah. You know, I didn't even know Melbourne had a football team. Melbourne, like I said, being from Marmaduke, Melbourne was in our region in basketball. Always good athletes. But
well, they're going to kick it away, and Stevens is going to get a chance. As he fields it near the 15, he comes up, and he's going to be stacked up. He's going to be short or near the 30.
There's those Biter transportation footballs. They are a big hit in the crowd tonight.
Well, like I said, there's lots and lots of folks that help to bring you Mohawk football on YHCTV. We'd like to thank MFA Ag Services Mid-South with locations in Piggott, Mound, St. Francis. We appreciate MFA Ag Services Mid-South for helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHCTV.
I don't know which cheerleader just threw that one, but she's got a gun. All right, Mohawks, come on right here.
All right. Dixon under center, backs in the tee. Full house. Dixon handed off to Williams right up the middle. Going to be very little. It's going to be second down, about 9. Looks like there's a batch of footballs for these cheerleaders to throw tonight.
Once again, I think those are from Biter Transportation, and I know that Biter's a big supporter of Mohawk football.
Do they have $20 bills in them?
I don't know, but they're fighting over them, aren't they? You'd think they were gold. All right.
Second down and 9. The Mohawks come up to the football. 2 tight ends. Full house. Dixon under center. That looked like Trey Stallings, number 2, again with the football. He stopped near the line of scrimmage. Nope, that was Stevens, number 1.
I thought for a moment he was going to break through there, but it just wrapped him up. I tell you, some of the best hits I've seen so far are up here in the bleachers, people fighting for those Biter footballs.
You know, Mark Howe, Custom Car Care, has helped to bring you YHCTV Mohawk football for several years. Mark's been doing full detailing in the same location for over 25 years. If you want your car to look good, feel good, and smell good, give Mark a call, 870-598-2571. Dixon rolls to his right. He's got Welburn in the middle. He gets away. He's going to be sacked. Going to be stopped short of the 30. That's going to bring up 4th down and long, and the Mohawks are going to be forced to punt.
Well, this is really the first kind of big crunch we've been in here in the first half. So we're going to see what happens out of here. We need a good punt right here, get them on their side of the field, get a good defensive stop.
Well, 4th down and 13. Stevens is going to be back, punt formation.
Bradley, a senior for us, does a good job.
And I believe that's Justin Gotting. That's a good punt. Didn't take much of a bounce. Gotting, the snapper, was downfield to down that football. We'll call it the 47-yard line of the Bearcats. That's where they'll take over, 1st down and 10.
You know, there's someone who might need a little more credit during the football games, and that's the deep snapper. That's an important role, and I've tried to do that a few times, and I'm not very good at it.
You only notice him when something goes wrong.
That's right. That and the holder. I didn't think much about the holder till the Razorback game. I was blaming the kicker, and they said it was a hold didn't work very good. Oh, look at here. Right up.
Good
Up the
middle. He's tripped up. Stallings, number 2, grabbed him by the shoestring.
I'm going to tell you, it was a touchdown-saving tackle right there by number 2.
Fogle is going to come out of this football game, it looks like. Oh, he's trying to shake it off, but he has pulled something. They'll start the play clock. Bearcats have the football inside Mohawk territory at the 41-yard line. First down and 10. Fogle is trying to just shake it off. See if he audibles out of this. He's going to hand it off to Romero. Romero running for, he is hemmed up. Stevens has him. Romero stiff arms him and gains 5 yards somehow.
I'm telling you, they're strong now. Upper body strong. Going to have to hit them low. We're going to get them down. This Melbourne team doing a good job up on the line, especially out on the ends, doing a good job blocking on the ends.
You know, Piggott Family Clinic or St. Bernard's Clinic, all those doctors and staff would like to say go Big Red. Call for an appointment, 870-598-2236. Great care in our local area, the heart of great medicine, St. Bernard's. Fogle has another open receiver. He missed him.
You know,
he missed him.
He was open right down the middle, just kind of overthrew him.
That was number 40, Billy Cooper, open in the middle seam.
Do we know what class Connor is? Is he a senior, the quarterback?
I believe that he is, but we'll find out. But I tell you, he is he's the captain. Runs the show on that offense.
You know, I like I said, I'm not the greatest football, but he has that Tim Tebow build out there running things.
He's going to hand off to Romero, and he's wrapped up near the 30. Let's see, he'll be stopped shy as Romero takes that carry. Eli Smith in on that tackle again, along with number 52, Ryan Samples, and it's going to be just shy of the first down.
Eli had both hands around both feet, and they were still pulling him. Mohawks doing a good job, though. They're battling. I know that's what Coach Harrell's wanting from them right now.
We got an official's timeout on the field. We'd like to thank Jason and Dusty Tillman from Tillman Plumbing, helping to bring you Mohawk Football on YHCTV. For your plumbing needs, give them a call, 870-598-4811. That's Tillman Plumbing in Piggott, Arkansas.
Looks like Wellman's got a little, either some blood or something on his chin.
We got a little
had to come out of the game.
Bloodborne pathogen as they'll work on him.
Yeah. All right, big stop right here by the Mohawks.
Well, Fogle in the pistol. And there's a flag down before the snap. I think they left early.
Yeah, false start. I don't know if it's false start, but
4th and 1.
I like
6.
that.
As the Mohawks get a break, as there's just a mental error by the Bearcats.
You know, that's big for the Mohawks right here.
As the Bearcats have dominated the statistics, but only carry a 1-point lead. As we are 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far if these Mohawks can hold them right here.
Fogle is going to hand on the crossbuck, and that's Romero, and he is up the middle, got a first down. And he fumbled the football and recovered it himself. McKinney was there defensively. It looked like number 5, Logan Dixon, punched it loose, but on 4th down, that's going to be painful.
A lot of running around back there in the backfield, and they run it right up the gut on us.
Bunch formation to the right. Fogle under center. Romero, there is a flag down before the snap of the football. Looks like they got him again. I think the Bearcats are moving again.
Well, the Mohawks, 7:57 left here in the second quarter. Need a big defensive stop. We've already caused one fumble. Now would be a good time for another one.
Well, first down and 15. Football near the 27-yard line of the Mohawks. Fogle's under center. He's going to give it to Romero again. He busts it out to the right. He's still going. One man to beat. And Eli wraps him up. It's going to be a first down and goal. It's going to be near the 10-yard line. Let's see where they spot him. You know, Romero took the handoff inside, nothing there, found a crease, and hit it, made a nice gain.
Very athletic, number 21, doing a great job for Melbourne.
Again, that's Dalton Romero. He's going to spot it inside the 10, so it is going to be first and goal. As Welborn checks back into the game at corner.
Mohawks going to try to hold him right here.
Fogel's going to hand off to Romero.
He's got the backfield, but he's going to get in.
Looks like he's in for the touchdown. That's going to push the lead to 13-6. These Bearcats are tough, and the Mohawk offense hasn't got on track yet.
Yeah. Lots of options in this Melbourne offense, looks to me like. They have a really good running game and then a nice passing game. If it wasn't for some overthrown balls, they'd have lots more passing yards.
Indeed.
But we're still right here in the game. We're still just one score away no matter what.
The Bryce Hutchins with the point after, it's good. Leads 14-6. We are going to take a break. You're watching Mohawk football on YHC TV.
As the leaves change and the days grow cooler, it's time to bring the family down to Pumpkin Hollow. Bring your family to Pumpkin Hollow for a fun-filled day of pumpkin picking, hay rides, and a trip through our corn maze. And once the sun sets, the ghouls come out to play as horror sets over the hollow. Go to pumpkinhollow.com to plan your day of family fun at Pumpkin Hollow, where it's family by day, fright by night. Go to KAIT8.com and upload your favorite pumpkin carving pictures to the loop.
And he's going to try to break it out. He's
a good move
shuts
there.
One tackler, but he's going to be stopped short of the 20, probably near the 17. And the Mohawks will take over there with 7 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first half.
Good pursuit there by the Bearcats as they made their way down there. McKinney made a good move, but too many Bearcats to beat after that.
So spotted at the 17-yard line.
All right, how about let's go down and get a score, a two-point conversion. It'd take about 7 minutes. Let's go in tied, 14 all to half.
Mohawks come up in a different formation. Twin set to the left, twin set to the right. Dixon in the pistol right next to Landon Williams. They spread it out. Fumble on the snap, and Dixon is going to fall on it for a loss. He lost a couple. The second 12.
Ball's right there in the middle of that field. It's still a little damp out there. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but these Mohawks going to battle back right here.
Well, you can see where there's grass and you can see where there's mud.
I saw some pictures from the Pee Wee game. The Pee Wees had a good time out there.
Indeed. Tuesday night. Snaps high. Going to hand off. Tough run. Gets back near the original line of scrimmage. I believe that was Bradley Stevens, number 1. And he was hit hard again. That's number 68. Lee Richardson, and he's been in on a lot of defensive plays for the Bearcats. Bring up third down and 10.
Of course, just like our team, both of those guys are going both ways, and they're playing hard. I believe it's going to be that fourth quarter that's going to really take its toll.
Well, that's where the Mohawks have shined is late.
Mm-hmm.
Late in the game where they look like they can play a couple of more quarters. There's a handoff. That's
there you go. There's a hole.
That's McKinney, and he's up over the 25. Going to be 5 yards shy, or well shy. Let's see where they spot him.
A nice gain, just third.
About 4 yards shy of the first down. Mohawks are going to surely be forced to punt as here they come.
It's the punting team. Going back to that fourth quarter, one thing I've watched and listened to Coach Harrell, they really, really don't want to get down any time in the first half because the second half is really what they're playing for. They'd love to take the lead here, but we really just believe we're going to be in better shape than the other team come the fourth quarter.
Bradley Stevens gets the snap, and he's got a nice punt. I think he really drilled it.
Nice Mohawk roll. Good job, Bradley.
Kevin, that's about a 44-yard net.
That's
and
not
that's
bad.
More than you ever expect out of a high school punter, but that's going to be spotted just inside the 30 as the Bearcats will take over. We got 5 minutes and 6 seconds left on the first half clock. Bearcats going to show a little different formation, twins to the right. That's Fogle, again, back in the pistol formation. He fakes it to Romero, rolls right. He's got a receiver. The goal is dropped by number 31, Kenny Haney. Looks like number 10, Caleb Welburn. I don't know what happened, but Welburn was holding an arm there, but he looks to be okay. He's going to stay in the game. Second down and 10 as the clock stopped there. It only took 5 seconds to throw that incompletion.
I saw Caleb come out of the game a while ago. He didn't want to come out then either, so I'm sure he's going to play as long as he can.
Well, Fogle's going to hand off. That's number 5, John Adams. He's got a first down. Looks like Brian Samples slung him down, but he's, like I said, he's near the first down yardage. Mohawks have been on defense way too much in the first half.
Really have. I mean, our defense has been playing hard. They've just been out there for a lot of plays. Love to see them square those shoulders back right here, play hard to the second quarter's over, and I know they'll do that. Know most of these young men, and they are hardcore.
Well, they are going to get the first down. Romero's going to get the
good wrap up. Yes!
He just got high load.
Number 2.
That's Trey Stallings finished him off. Brian Samples, number 52, had him down low.
Well, like I said, I've never had the privilege of doing that, but if I was going to hit, that's the way you wanted it. Somebody stop him, and then comes the help. Maybe that'll spark things for us right here. Second down long.
Second and 8. Fogle has been in that pistol formation. He's going to take the
boy.
He is wrapped up high.
Nice job.
Number 3.
Number 9 there.
Brett Fuller along with number 9. I'll tell you what, that's Aaron Massey.
Aaron Massey, I'm telling you, he got himself some of number 15. He felt that.
He got real close to a hanky there. But needless to say, no horse collar.
There
just
you go.
Wrapped him up, ball on the 40. Loss of a yard, be 3rd and 9. As the Bearcats are going to be forced to take a timeout.
That's right.
They broke the huddle with 12 men, which is a penalty, but.
How'd you pick that up so fast? That's good eyes right there.
Oh, you watch enough games with my dad, you can
pick that up. Yeah. Oh man.
That's one of those things, Kevin. You know, we played here, played baseball here. My dad never played any football. My brother and I were first generation, never played football. But my dad was a baseball pitcher. So, ironically enough, my brother and I were baseball catchers. Because when we played pitch and catch, we were in the crouch. We were squatted down catching him. My first new baseball glove was a Johnny Bench Rawlings catcher's mitt.
You know, one of my things that I'm proudest of the most in my office is a signed Johnny Bench baseball card with a plaque. He was the big red machine, and that's what I wanted to be.
Oh, indeed. Even though lifelong Cardinal fan, Johnny Bench was one of those players I wanted to emulate.
Absolutely.
Well, here we go, 3rd down and 9 after the timeout. Fogle again in the pistol. He's going to bring Romero in motion. Backfield is empty, and the pressure's up the middle. And there's a pass wide open in the middle of the seam. Looked like number 1, Bryce Hutchins, the kicker.
Nice job by Welburn to get back there, save a touchdown.
Welburn saves it. They're going to spot it at the 25 as the Bearcats, 3rd and long, pick up the first down and much, much more.
Continue to watch this Melbourne offense. They just have so many weapons.
Fogle picks it up, and he's got a receiver open, and he missed him. Again, that was Haney, number 31. You know, we talked about the fact that Melbourne they're relatively new to varsity football, but boy, they took to it well.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know how many years they've had football.
Well, when they went to implement it a few years ago, they reached out to the legendary coach at Osceola, Clinton Gore. Apparently, Coach Gore had some family over in that area. Decided to go over there, and Coach Gore's gone now, but they came over and he started this program and coached them through some JV seasons, and they have really taken to it. There's a fumble on the play, and Fogel somehow fell on that ball. Brett Fuller was there about as fast as Fogel was.
You know, I've been watching that snap, too. It's been low for the last 5 or 6. I'm sure Fogel's going to have a talk with his center. Say, look.
That's too painful.
You're going to get me hurt.
You know, a lot of schools, you see that. They go to that shotgun snap, and that's one of the risks with it.
It is.
Well, they're going to send 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Fogel is back in the shotgun again. He's going to bring Romero in motion. And he picks another low snap off the ground, and he's got receivers open in a screen pass. And that is Romero. And I'll tell you what, a little screen out there. There's a timeout on the field. Looks like it's going to be taken. Oh, we got an official's timeout.
Flag on the play.
Flag down, isn't it?
Yeah, flag on the play. You know, you could just see that screen play developing right there as he rolled out to the right.
They're going to back him up.
Hey, all right.
Holding penalty with 2.5 minutes left in the opening half.
Every time we get that holding penalty, I always wait for that second flag to come in because we've already got one over there. Next time it's going to be yardage.
Well, that'll negate a nice gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 21 or 22.
I couldn't help but think if they'd have had flags in basketball, Matt Sutphin would have had a lot of yellow flags.
Oh, there's a pass. Weber is right over the top.
Well,
touchdown, Bearcats. 1 receiver in the pattern, and Weber was on the island, and the ball was there, and the catch was as good as the throw.
Super nice pass, tight spiral.
That's going to push the lead to 20-6 as the Bearcats will line up for the point after. That's Bryce Hutchins again. And his holder is number 5, John Adams. Well, the Bearcats are not one-dimensional. They can throw it in, they can run it, and that was no good.
Yeah.
So that's 20-6. That could be pivotal.
It is.
As the Mohawks went for 2 after returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown. So 20-6 with 2:18 remaining. Now the Mohawks will get they will kick off in the second half. The Bearcats get the football as the Mohawks took the opening kickoff back. Coach Harold, the staff, are encouraging these guys to stay in it in the second half.
That's right. Big offensive drive right here, though. If we got 2 minutes, 18 seconds, we can drive down, get a score. We scored well in 9 seconds.
Didn't take long at all. We haven't seen that kick
I started saying, let's try that kick again. Let's see what happens. Fuller right there in the middle of the field, ready. He'd love another opportunity.
Well, again, that's 15, Connor Fogel. He's got the ball teed up.
There it is.
Kicks it right down the middle. And it hits a mud spot and dies. Stevens picks it up. He's going to be up over the 35, stopped at 36, and Mohawks will take over there with 2:13 remaining. Let's see what the Mohawk offense can do with the last 2 minutes of the half.
That's right. There's one thing I know they're going to do. They're going to play hard until the buzzer sounds for the first half. That's the way these Mohawks are going to do. I guarantee that. So there's no quitting them. Playing an awfully good Melbourne team tonight. And once again, we just keep battling, keep hitting. We're going to find a hole out there somewhere. I just got a feeling number 27 won't be stopped the entire night.
No, not all night. As Mohawks come up to the football, full house backfield. There's a flag down before the snap. Stevens gets in open field. It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Coming back.
Oh,
flag down in the backfield.
Oh, my.
Illegal shift is going to be the call against the Mohawks.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Boy, it was big.
You can't take that away. Now, I wasn't down there at Cedar Ridge the other night, but I understand they had 2 or 3 of those come back.
Indeed, and still held on to win the football game.
Yes, that's right.
But those opportunities have been rare as Stevens.
What was the call there, Sean?
Illegal shift. Somebody in the backfield moved. And there's an illegal, maybe we had somebody wasn't set.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking there's somebody besides me watching this program that don't know what that means. I thought it was incredible. Bradley hits the outside right through the middle and then cuts to the right. And can that young man run?
He turned on the jet.
Woo!
I'd like to be able to do that for one day.
Yeah.
Well,
we talked about scoring in 9 seconds, and we did it right there. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Instead of a 64-yard touchdown, it's going to be first down and 15. Now it's going to be first down and 18, second down and 18.
Well, they were ready that time.
Yeah, McKinney had the football, and he stacked up.
They were ready. Mighty Mo is in the crowd down there. Number 74. And I can promise you this, if Lane Murray is anywhere around, he is not happy.
Mighty Mo's a little scary.
Mighty Mo is not his friend.
That's what they say about Mickey Mouse to a small child. That's a 6-foot rat.
That's right. Come on, Mohawks.
Logan Dixon under center. Second down and long. He's going to hand it off to Landon Williams. He's over left tackle. Just falls forward for a yard or two. Going to bring up third down. We're in right around a minute left and ticking. As the Mohawks on a third down, they won't get in a hurry here. They'll try to run out the clock. Let's see what happens. 25-second clock's going to start with 56 seconds on the game clock. So Mohawks send in the play. That's McKinney, number 34.
Hey, with this speed, Sean, we're just one play away. We just proved it there a while ago.
Well, Stevens got it in the open field, and he just took it.
He did. You know, he runs strong all the way to the goal line, got hit there. Love to see these Mohawks continue to play strong. There's Welburn.
Pass falls incomplete, intended for Welburn. So it's going to be fourth down as the clock stops with 29 seconds left. And the Mohawks need to punt it away, play safe, and hold the Bearcats and go into the locker room down 2 scores.
Well, we need another one of those good punts by Stevenson. Bradley done a great job tonight. I bet he's a little tired.
I know that's a long way to run, even if you get to go home and sit in a chair.
That's right.
Stevens is going to take this snap. Right to him. Great snap. And it's another good kick. As they're going to back away from it. And he takes another Mohawk bounce.
Kills a little more time.
Well, spotted at the 33. There's where the Bearcats will take over. Got 21 seconds left, but they can do a lot.
I'm telling you, we're asking a lot of this Mohawk defense. It's been out there as long as they have. We need to stop right here. And a lot of people think, well, there's just 21 seconds. Well, if you've been watching this Melbourne team, you know 21 seconds is time to do some damage.
Oh, they're not afraid to air it out here as Fogel is going to take this snap, drops back. Got 3 receivers in the pattern. Goes down to Stevens. Looked like he was the intended receiver as they didn't fool him a bit on that fly route.
Hey, I just counted off the stripes. That's the only way I know how to do it. That was about a 48-yard pass in the air. Now, I know you could do it, but a 30 is about long for me.
Well, I'd have to get a carrier pigeon to take it about halfway.
Well, who am I kidding? I couldn't throw it 30 yards. My boys may be watching this. They're going to call me out on that.
I think he had a knee on the ground, and they missed it. But anyway, either way, Romero carries up over the right side. It's going to be third down about 8. I think that's number 59, Jonathan Morgan.
It's going to be the end.
They're going to let it run out. Well, the Mohawks go into the locker room at half down 20-6 as the Bearcats will receive the opening kickoff for the second half. Well, you're watching Mohawk football on YHC TV.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Deposit your check here or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Welcome to NFL Total Access,
the show that takes you inside the locker room and down on the field. With inside access to all 32 teams all year long. NFL Total Access, Monday through Saturday, only on NFL Network.
NFL Network, where football season never ends.
We are back here at Parker Field on homecoming night on a beautiful, beautiful night for football. The Mohawks are down 2 scores, 20-6. The Melbourne Bearcats are going to receive the opening kickoff here in the second half. And that's Garrett Cook, the senior, number 33, teeing it up. I went down at halftime, and Billy Joe Seal keeps a lot of the stats and a lot of the tackles. And I talked to Billy Joe about the mood of the team, and everything is good. The Mohawks are looking forward. There's a fair catch signal. And the Bearcats, that's number 5,
Number
John
5
Adams.
going to come up with the football. Looked like he may have paid a little price for catching that football.
Well, that was a good decision as Garrett Cook kicked it up intentionally, a pop-up. And sometimes you get a team that doesn't know to call that fair catch, but the Bearcats made the fair catch, and they'll have the football. They're going to spot it at the 42, their own 42. They'll take over 1st and 10. Connor Fogle is going to be back in the shotgun, as he has been most of the evening. He's going to bring Romero in motion. Ball is rolled out.
We're going to get that snap before this game's over.
That ball is caught, and that was John Adams, number 5. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down, maybe 2. That was Trey Stallings on the defense for the Mohawks. Second down, and it may be a long 2, but we'll call it 2 yards to go.
Down among the crowd at halftime, I'm telling you, the momentum's still high, even here in the bleachers and in the fans. They're proud of this Mohawk football team. Got a lot of confidence in them.
Fogle back in the shotgun. Romero again in motion. Fogle's going to roll out, and he's looking to throw. He's got a receiver in the flat. That's Romero. He shakes a tackle, cuts back to the inside. He's cut down. That's number 2, Trey Stallings. Tackling down low. We have a penalty flag, a little extracurricular activity. That could go either way. Let's see what happens here. I think we've got a little pushing, shoving, maybe a little mouthing going on after the play. Football is down at the 35-yard line of the Mohawks. Let's see what the signal is, Kevin. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mohawks. Unsportsmanlike against the Bearcats. They're going to offset. Be a first down after the play.
What that means is you boys knock it off.
Indeed. They had a little extracurricular activity, retaliation. Penalties offset. Ball at the 35. Bearcats have 1st and 10, and as Mr. White Hat winds the clock.
Been coming here for quite a while, and I remember Mr. Whitehat. He's been here several times himself.
I like it when we don't even notice he's there.
Uh-oh.
There's a flag down. The Bearcats had 2 men in motion at the same time. It's going to be a procedure penalty against Melbourne, 1st and 15.
One thing I've noticed about the Bearcats, they have several penalties tonight.
They have. They've made some mental errors, but they've come up with the big play to make up for it. So 1st down and 15. Ball sitting just inside the 40 if there was a 40-yard line in that mud, that's where it'd be.
That's right. One thing that Coach Harrell really stresses is be a disciplined football team, and I think that's what you're going to find under his leadership. You're going to have a very disciplined Mohawk football team.
Romero again comes in motion, fake to him, going to the right. There's a shovel pass, and that is Haney, and he is knocked down at number 52 at the 35-yard line. Well, they're going to give him forward progress to the 34. Brian Samples came up and made the stop.
Quarterback had some room to run there, but he knew what was ahead of him, and so he just made that shuffle pass out there.
Second down and a long 9. Twin set goes out to the right. Three receivers out there. One split to the left. Bearcats shotgun snap. Fogel's going to take it himself on the right side. He's got room, and he is wrapped up by Eli Smith. He's going to be short of the first down.
Definitely a design run play right there for the quarterback. When he took off, he was a load.
Football's going to be in right around the 30. Third down for the Bearcats. You know, this part of the football field, it's 2-down territory. As the Bearcats huddle, they break out, send a twin set to the left. Fogel in the pistol.
Need a big stop right here by the Mohawks.
Make that the shotgun formation. He's going to fake it to Romero, take it up the middle. He's going to have the first down, I believe. He is wrapped up by Bradley Stevens, number 1. Down low was number 70, John Daniel Beck. Move the chains. First down.
I'll tell you, this Bearcat football team can move the football. That's been a definite tonight.
Well, there's a battle. In the 3A3, you have Osceola, Rivercrest. You know, Melbourne is right up there. Melbourne, Corning, and Piggott fighting it out for the playoff spots. But there's no off week in this conference. As Romero takes the ball, he's going to be.
Nice job by Welburn.
Welburn fought off a block out there on the corner. He's going to make the tackle near the 20.
Welburn did a great job staying out wide right there, stringing it out, defense.
Welburn was getting blocked, and he fought it off. And I tell you what, I thought Romero had more open field than that, but the closing by Caleb Welborn kept him to just a short gain.
Caleb doing a great job tonight, playing hard out there.
Fogel's, ball pops up. He somehow comes up with it. He gets positive yardage. Brian Samples, linebacker, again, the senior, comes up with the tackle. Going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down. As they have the football down near the 13-yard line. You know, Fogel's had to be like a catcher.
Yeah, he's going to move up under center.
Yeah. They give it to Romero. He runs into a wall. He's going to be stopped short. And there's a fumble on the play. Let's see how they rule this. I thought he was short, but the officials are going to signal first down. I guess they didn't agree with me. They had a better angle than me.
So I like your angle.
They'll spot it at the 10. So it is going to be, maybe it's just outside the 10. They possibly could get a first down without scoring. Romero gets a running start. He's tripped up.
Melbourne offensive coordinator must have seen the same thing I did. I just knew he was going to get one of those snaps when he was in the shotgun.
So he's up under center.
Yeah, he's shortened the distance there.
Trey Stallings tripped him up. Second down and about 6. Fogel under center again at your advice, and there's a flag down before the snap of the ball. Looks like
defense.
I think the Mohawks are in the neutral zone, so that'll be half the distance, and they'll get another shot at second down.
Well, I'm telling you, it is a perfect night for football.
It is. You know, inside this press box, there's no need for a jacket. A little breezy down on the field. You look in the north end zone, the flag is blowing a little southeast.
See a few blankets out there. Folks enjoying the football game. We need a defensive stop right here. Good hit.
Was hit by number 2, Trey Stallings. Let's see where he fell to, see where they'll spot him. Going to bring up third down. He didn't get much, if any.
Nice job, Trey. Just like we were talking about, these Mohawks are playing hard on every play. In comes number 27.
Landon Williams is going to be coming in on defense.
He's going to try to stop that run right there on that right side.
Fogel.
Oh, kind of a quick snap. Oh.
And he's going to get to the outside. And he got away.
Yeah.
And he is wrapped up. Looks like he was forced out there. And number 3, that's Fuller, finished him off. Going to bring up fourth down, and this is going to be a big play.
That is big. You know, that's impressive right there by the Mohawk defense. They strung him out there, got some help coming on that outside. And I'm telling you, they're talking about quickness right there, but the Mohawk defense stood the test. One more play right here, Mohawks.
They're going to send 2 receivers out to the right. Fogel is in the shotgun.
What's a quarterback keeper?
As he hits a high snap.
Oh, baby.
He's close. I think he's
he's in. They're signaling him in. You just seen that coming, that quarterback keeper, once they split those guys out to the right.
Well, after Fogel's touchdown, they take a 20-point lead as they line up for the extra point. Let's see if they decide to go for 2. Looks like they're going to huddle. Fogel is limping. He's taking a little bit of a beating. Looks like there's a timeout on the field.
It's like one of the Mohawk players may be a little
official's
injured.
Timeout.
And he's not walking real straight.
That's number 52, Brian Samples. They're going to escort him to the sideline.
Who is that?
Number 52, Brian Samples.
Okay.
As he'll come off the field. Team Dr. Greg Mallard. It's always good to have Dr. Mallard on that sideline for either side. He's there to give medical attention to the Mohawks and the opposing team.
Melbourne going to go for 2.
Fogel is going to fake it, and he's going to throw it to the flat. It's going to be caught. What a lick, but it is good.
He's feeling that.
Bearcats going to push the lead to 28-6. We'd like to thank Hitz Chapel Church for helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV. Hitz Chapel Church at the end of 4th Street on Piggott. If you get off the pavement, you went too far. Hitz Chapel Church, we hope that you'll come and that you will come to know, love, and follow God. I'd also like to thank Mohawk Mini Storage for bringing you Mohawk football on YHC-TV. If you need a place to store your things and a way to get them there, give them a call. 870-598-7941. That's Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott. Well, do-it-all player Fogel is going to kick it off, and he sends a kick that is looks like Dixon gets a block, carries up over the 30. We got a penalty.
Seen it.
Got another penalty.
It's coming back.
The second big play is coming back.
2 flags on the play.
Looks like they dropped 3. Going to be a block in the back.
Yeah. And it was, I saw.
While they sort that out, we'd like to remind everybody that it is the season for Pumpkin Hollow. You know, they've been open several years. If you want to go through Bubba's Butcher Barn, go through the corn maze, go pick up. It's a place you can take your kids. It's a place you can take adults. That's Pumpkin Hollow. Make sure and stop. If you get a chance, check them out on Facebook. Pumpkin Hollow, bringing you Mohawk football on YHC-TV.
You been to Bubba's Butcher Barn?
I'm too scared, Kevin.
I'm with you. I couldn't even work there. Well, tough luck right there by the Mohawks. That's the second big play called back. It was a nice run. Who was that?
That was Logan Dixon, number 5,
Logan
the quarterback.
Dixon. Well, here we go again, Logan.
Hey, come on. They got 4 receivers in the pattern, and that is Landon Williams, and he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I think they've heard the scouting report on number 27.
Yeah, they're going to have to tackle him and tackle him low. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like no gain on the play. You know, Mike and Pat Patterson are helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC TV. It's Piggott Realty, the residential, commercial, agricultural, real estate, anywhere in Clay County and beyond. Call Mike or Pat. They've been serving the community for many years. That's 870-598-3142. Piggott Realty, Piggott, Arkansas. Stevens going to get caught in the backfield. He dropped for a loss. That's deep in Mohawk territory.
Speed on speed right there. Number 6 out there doing a good job snuffing out that run to the outside.
That's going to bring up 3rd down, about 18. As the Mohawks have the football down near their own 5.
Well, you know, those big plays being called back have a tendency to just suck the life right out of you. And Mohawks are going to have to bow their necks right here. We need a big play on 3rd down.
Dixon under center. Hands it over the left side. That's McKinney.
Nice run.
Gives them a little punt breathing room. Going to be back near the original line of scrimmage. Be 4th down, about 10.
Nice gain on that play. We were just 3rd and way long.
Again, we appreciate MFA Ag Services Mid-South with locations in Piggott, Mounds, and St. Francis, helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC TV. That's MFA Ag Services Mid-South. Other than that 12-yard punt, that there was a disagreement with the officials, Stevens has done a great job punting the football. This one's end over end. It's going to bounce. It's going to die near the 40-yard line. The Mohawks were in a big hole there. Trey Stallings downfield to down the punt. Custom Car Care owner Mark Howell has been doing full detailing in the same location for over 26, 27 years. If you want to make sure that your car looks good, feels good, smells good, look new again, give Mark a call at 870-598-2571. That's Custom Car Care in Piggott.
And Mohawk defense back out there. Another shuffle pass.
That's Haney. He's going to be upended as he's cut down low. This is probably a really good decision by McKinney to go down and get him at the legs.
He's not the one that had that catch while ago and run over a few, is he?
In the first quarter, they found out not to tackle him high.
It was a nice job on the defense. Getting down low.
Ball's going to be inside the 30. 1st down and 10 for the Bearcats. There's a little confusion on the formation. They'll send out 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Fogle in the shotgun. He's going to take it. He's looking to throw it. He's going down the right side. He had a receiver in the flat. He was open, but it is dropped, and that's Bryce Hutchins, number 1. Stop the clock with 2 minutes and 39 seconds in the 3rd. Be 2nd down and 10. The ball near the 30.
Number 9 comes off for the Mohawks.
Yeah, that's Aaron Massey. He checks out of the game. That's Romero right up the middle. And there's that was a shoe, I think, flying. I thought it was a football for a minute.
I'm going to tell you, that young man runs hard and he runs fast.
And he goes north and south, and he's going to be just shy of the 1st down, about 3rd and a yard. As the clock continues to run. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Bearcats break the huddle as they've been deep inside Mohawk territory several times this evening. Fogle's going to take it, going to shovel past it. That's Haney. He
Good job by number 3.
Brett Fuller on the tackle, but he's going to have the first down yardage as they move the chains. Justin Godding, number 44, checks in for the Mohawks. It's another kid that the Mohawks are very fortunate to have that has speed. Kid can run.
Number 70, John Daniel Beck, checks out the game.
2 receivers to the right. Overload in the right. Fogel's looking to throw it. He scrambles out. That ball is high. Falls incomplete.
I heard our new board member, Chris Roberts, he caught the same thing I did. It did look like there might have been a block in the back. No call on that.
2nd down and 10. A lot of times near that line of scrimmage, you can do that. But it's best to do it not in the view of the official. Again, twin receivers to the right. Fogel's going to hand off to Romero up the middle. He's going to be near first down yardage again. They're going to have a first down and goal.
Tell you, that Melbourne offensive line, I mean, I know the running back's doing a great job, but you know so much more than I do. A running back can only do what that line opens up for him.
Well, they've had creases to run in tonight. When they've got it, they have run downhill. First down and goal. As the Mohawk defense digs in. 2 tight ends in the formation as they are unbalanced to the right. Fogel fakes play action, looks to throw. He's got a receiver open. He's going to be stopped shy of the goal line, but boy, that was close. It looked like number 34, Kyle Minyard. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal. As we're inside a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. This quarter has seemed to fly by as the Mohawks have just had the football. When they've had possession, they've had it in their own territory.
Mm-hmm.
And they've yet to sustain a drive tonight.
Asking a lot of the Mohawk defense right here.
Romero has the ball. He's got to run and stop just short of the goal line. There's a flag down. I think we're going to have another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It looks like
be on Melbourne.
That's what it looks like to me as they argued. We'll see what they hash out here, but that's the unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bearcats. That's a bad idea when you're down there. It's a bad idea anytime. So that's going to be 3rd down and goal, but it's going to be 15 yards back.
He might have disagreed with the official right there. Wanting that touchdown. Not getting in, but another break for the Mohawks right here.
So we have 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Bearcats going to send 2 receivers to the left. First down and goal near the 16-yard line. Fogel looks to throw. He's throwing to the corner, and it is knocked down. Trey Stallings with the deflected pass. So it's going to be 4th and goal.
Nice job by the Mohawks right here. We get a stop right here, get a little momentum in our way.
Also stops the clock with 9 seconds left.
So let's go Mohawk right here. We need the crowd to get behind this Mohawk defense. 9 seconds left in the quarter. I'm telling you, they were within inches of scoring just a while ago, Sean. If we can stop them right here, it will be huge.
Fogel got some instructions from the sideline.
Come on, defense.
He's in the shotgun.
We need that bad snap right here.
Flag down for it. So that's going to be a procedure penalty against Melbourne. So that's going to be 4th and goal from the 21. And the clock never started, so it'll still be dead until the snap.
All right, men.
Just got to keep him out of the end zone.
Got one-on-one coverage on this side. Welburn.
Romero.
Man in motion.
They're going to throw it across the middle.
It's going to be Mohawk football.
6 seconds left in the third. The Mohawk defense holds.
That's big right there. Good job, Mohawk defense. They were just about to score. And you know what? That's where those penalties come into play tonight. I'd be interested to know the yardage. But I'm going to say that Melbourne is getting up over 100 yards, close to, in penalties.
Well, they've had a few 15-yarders. Then they had the one that offset where the Mohawks got an unsportsmanlike as well. So it didn't cost them any yards. But the Mohawks are going to have one play left in the third quarter.
Let's take advantage right here. That's a victory if you're a Mohawk defensive player.
10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Mohawks send out 4 receivers to the right. Dixon, play was blown dead before the snap. Procedure penalty against the Mohawks. That's going to be the end of the quarter as they'll run it out.
Ball start will be the penalty assessed against the Mohawks. Ball made first down.
They're going to wind it. They're going to wind it here in just a moment. Well, they start the play clock, but I thought they would wind it.
The official hasn't went. I'm going to go on the snap, I guess.
Well, first down and 15.
Looks like the same formation.
Dixon rolls right. He's looking to throw it. He has Fuller. Pass falls incomplete. As the buzzer sounds, that's the end of the third quarter. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank Piggott Family Clinic, St. Bernard's. Appreciate them helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHCTV. It's St. Bernard's Clinic. All the staff would like to say go Big Red. For an appointment, call 870-598-2236. And great care in our local area. St. Bernard's, the heart of great medicine. Also, one of our sponsors tonight helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHCTV. Tillman Plumbing, Jason and Dusty, for all your plumbing needs. Give them a call, 870-598-4811. And there's some more footballs flying in the stand.
Yeah, they've got some red ones out there. Oh, we're going to be coming back with the fourth quarter. It'll be Mohawk football leading 28-6, or we're trailing 28-6.
Well, the Mohawks threw an incomplete pass at the end of the third quarter, so they'll start the second quarter. Second down and 15 after a procedure penalty and an incompletion.
I'm telling you, this Mohawk crowd still into this game in the fourth quarter. Many of them still here.
They're expecting big things from these Mohawks, down 3 scores. Mohawks will come up to the football. Ball spotted near the 16.
I'm telling you, you got to love a small town and a football Friday night atmosphere. Homecoming in Piggott, Arkansas, always a big time. No difference tonight.
Well, an official's timeout. They have a small conference. Maybe they'll get ball back in play. And here we go. Play clock runs. Mohawks up to the football. Dixon under center. Full house backfield. Stevens going to cut off a block. He steps out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, but it's going to be third and long.
Looked like it had potential when he rolled around the end there. The hole kind of closed up on him pretty quickly.
Got about 3. He's going to bring up third down and 12. Clock stops. 11:54 remaining in regulation.
I'm liking those new jerseys, though. The Mohawks are looking good out there.
They are. They debuted the home jerseys tonight. Full house backfield. Dixon is under center. 2 tight ends. And that is
There's a little
McKinney.
hole.
He's going to be stopped shy of the 25. Going to bring up another fourth down and long. Well, the Mohawks are down 3 scores. There's 11 and a half minutes left as they send out the punting unit. As the play clock has not begun to wind, but they will now.
Bradley's done a wonderful job tonight with his punts. We need a big one from him right here.
Bearcats aren't convinced they're punting, as they haven't dropped the safety back. They may be coming.
I started to say they may be going after this.
Snap is good. There's a flag down before the punt.
Nice punt.
That's going to be a shame that doesn't count. Ball rolls out of bounds at the 35, or it's down by Justin Gotting.
Looks like it's going to be against the Mohawks.
Legal procedure call. Let's see if they keep it or if they decline it. Going to decline the penalty. The Bearcats will take the football at the 35.
Well, you're pretty confident in your offense if you decline that penalty, I guess.
Yeah, because they didn't have a safety back at all. They were going to let it roll dead, and it did. Mohawks need to flip this field, come up with a stop or a turnover, get back in this football game.
Mohawk defense has got to be a little bit tired out there, Sean.
Yeah, they've been on the field a lot tonight. Fogel's going to hand it off to Romero. He's met near the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the Mohawk defense.
They'll give him progress. I think he's going to gain about a yard. Looked like number 3, sophomore Brett Fuller, making the stop. Stevens checks back into the ball game. He's on the corner. Wellborn on the other corner. McKinney's the safety. Fogel's going to pitch it to Romero around the left side. He's got a good run, but he's going to be stopped about 5 yards shy of the first down. Looks like Benbrook, number 13, out there defending for the Mohawks.
Great job by Caleb to get out there. Good speed on the outside, but he cut him off, took a good angle to the spot he thought he would be, and he found him there.
3rd and 5, as we're inside 10 minutes. Bearcats come up to the football. Kevin, have they punted tonight?
I can't remember a punt.
I don't either.
Sure can't.
Going to fake it. Fogel's going to run up the middle, and he's going to have a first down and more. And he is.
34 going to chase him down.
Kenny had to catch him just right around the 26-yard line.
First thing my son Logan told me when I met him at halftime down there, he said, that quarterback reminds me of Tim Tebow.
Well, he does, and he's got the number and the body and the skills, it looks like, to give you that. He does remind you the way that he handles the football and the way that he controls the offense.
You know, he's not going to outrun everybody, but he just makes good decisions.
Again, low snap. Romero takes the handoff. He's through the line of scrimmage. There's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Romero goes all the way to the end zone.
Let's bring one of theirs back.
See what this call is there's a timeout on the field by the officials.
See holding, I believe, against Melbourne.
I think that's the preliminary signal.
These Mohawk defensive players are playing hard out there. I know that some of them are hurting. I've seen a couple of them right then. It is going to be holding, isn't it?
It is a hold call against the Bearcat offense. March them back 10 yards from the spot. They'll replay first down.
You know, while we got just a moment, I want to brag on these Mohawks, these Piggott players. I drive a school bus for the Piggott school system, and now then every Friday on game day, Sean, you'll see these boys. They'll be helping the kids get off the bus or at the crosswalk. They're doing things outside the football field that are making a huge difference. As I said, I got a 4-year-old son who's been to every practice, and these young men right here take pride in being a good role model for those kids, and I certainly appreciate it.
Indeed. Trying to build a culture. Fogel throws it out. And again, that's 44, Jared Humphrey. It's incomplete. That'll stop the clock. I know what you're talking about, Kevin. They're involved in a lot of things like the elementary students. My son's a 6th grader, and he'll come home and tell me that the high school players came and they were at the recess with them, and they throw the ball around with them, and he really appreciates that because, you know, these guys are role models, whether they want to be or not. That's right. They are thrust into the limelight a little bit, even in a small town, but these kids notice them. 2nd down, 20 yards to go. Romero gets the handoff. He's through the initial. He's going to be close to a 1st down as he's wrapped up.
There's no quit in that 21.
Looked like Trey Stallings. He finally wrapped him up. They're going to give him the 1st down yardage.
Yeah.
Time's starting to be a real factor, Kevin, as there's 9 minutes left. Mohawks down by 3 scores. And the Bearcats have the ball again in the red zone.
You know, Mohawks came up big last time they were in this situation. We just need one more shot at it.
Fogel, shuffle pass. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, yeah.
Incomplete pass, but it'll stop the clock. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Mohawks had come up big a couple of times down here on the goal line. You know, you look out there, you don't see a lot of slumped shoulders. You see the boys, they're still got some confidence out there. As a fan in the stands, I want you to know I appreciate that. Not going to be any quitting these Mohawk players.
We have not gotten a report up here at the press box on number 52, Brian Samples, the leader of that Mohawk defense. As Fogel goes around the right side, he cuts back looking for room, going to be tackled inside the 10.
Good job, Mohawks.
He's finally wrapped up by J.P. Vavart, number 55.
Jonathan Morgan right there on a nice play. Talk about a strong young man. There's a strong young man.
Indeed.
Gets every bit of potential out of that body. Doing a good job out there for the Mohawks. 3rd down.
Probably playing a position that he's not that familiar with. Playing that defensive end spot. Fogel, Romero, flag down before the snap. 5 yards going to be assessed against the Bearcats.
I can't help but look for a couple of numbers out there. Number 12 and number 84. Those are the two I always used to look for, so I recognize those numbers. Jonathan wearing the number 12, I believe.
Well, they switched him tonight.
Oh.
They switched him to 59.
That's right. That's why I didn't recognize him a while ago.
Got him playing a position on the line. And
yeah, I see there.
I used to like to watch Tanner Murray play that defensive end spot, number 84. That's a place that I really enjoyed playing when I was a student. and there's a pass, the push-off.
I thought he pushed off.
Yeah, that's a push-off on the offense.
The offensive push-off, that's right. Let's see if they get that right.
No, they're not going to agree with us. They're going to call the pass interference against the defense.
I believe he missed the first one. That was just almost a shove. I'm going to watch that on YHC TV, see if I got that right.
Well, we're looking at a replay here in the booth. We're going to see if Coach Harrell's going to challenge.
I believe if I was coach, I'd challenge that. Well, puts the Mohawks in a tough spot. Says still 3rd down. If that was defense, is that right?
Yeah, it should have been a 1st down and half the distance, but Romero's in
not
for the
going to
score.
make any difference, is it?
Well, Romero's in for the score. It'll be 34-6.
My cameraman just comes back and tells me there was a push-off. So
we don't have any authority, but
yeah, Coach Harrell would have used that
that challenge.
That challenge, yeah. Well, you don't get them all right.
It's like Bryce Hutchins will line up for the point after. Snaps down, holds down.
I believe we
kicks
touched
up.
that one a little.
It's just over the crossbar.
Uh-huh.
30-point lead as the Mohawk defense seems to have been playing all night. The offense has not really mounted a significant drive tonight. They face the challenge, but I know that they're not going to let up. They're not going to quit.
No,
Mohawks
right.
have a tough schedule.
You know, there's no easy Friday nights if you're in this conference, that's for sure. I've been in Piggott, just started 21 years being in Piggott. And, man, have we had some tough competition in tough conferences, and it's no difference right now. As we were saying a while ago, you know, I just want to continue to brag on this Mohawk program and what they're doing. Coach Harrell, my boys been in the program under Coach Hendricks, and we love Coach Hendricks. And, you know, he treated those boys wonderful. We appreciate that. And I love what Coach Harrell's continuing to do, just continue to build. It's more than football. And I think he's doing a great job.
Ball is squibbed. Going to be picked up by Gotting. He's up near the 40. And he's going to be wrapped up. Number 51, Drew Love, in on the play. As the Mohawks are going to have the football with their best field position
I started to say, we're going to have good field position.
6:45 left in regulation. Mohawks are going to come up to the football with two tight ends. Full house backfield, Dixon under center. He's going to hand off right up the middle.
That Landon? Yeah, there's Landon Williams.
He's short of midfield, so he's going to get about 8.
I've been waiting for that all night. I knew it was coming. We kept wearing that defense down. Number 27, Landon Williams, going to carry the mail, did a great job right there. Here's a young man who is hard to bring down.
Second down in a pair as the Mohawks are going to send 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Logan Dixon is going to be in the shotgun. Make that 3 receivers to the left. Bubble screen falls incomplete, intended for Gotting. That'll stop the clock, be 3rd down and 2. Williams and Cook check back into the ball game. Gotting checks out along with number 1, Bradley Stevens. With 2 tight ends. I would expect to see Williams on this 3rd down and 2. They're going to give it to Cook. He's got the first down.
He got the first down, yeah.
He does. They're going to continue to wind the clock for some reason. It's a first down. They ought to stop it.
33.
They're going to keep it running with a 30-point lead.
I'm not sure that may be our first down this half.
I don't recall one. Don't have anything on my sheet.
There we go. Once again, this Mohawk football team not quitting.
So spot the football right on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. Dixon under center. That's number 1, Bradley Stevens, and he stopped shy of the line of scrimmage.
Well, it just goes to show you the strength of that defensive line for Melbourne. A lot of strength on there.
They bring a whole new defensive unit.
Yeah.
A lot of clean jerseys are coming into the football game.
I'd say some of these guys seeing action for the first time. Big number 74 there. He looks like he just got his uniform out of the dryer.
There's some confusion in the backfield. Dixon keeps it. He's up over the 40, going to have a first down. Well, let me tell you this. If they spot it like I would spot it.
Flag on the play. Way over there, too.
On the far side, we have a penalty flag. As the clock continues to run, even during this discussion.
Was it supposed to?
Well, they usually have a 35-point continuous clock run. But they're going to let it continue as they discuss it.
Quite the discussion, as a matter of fact.
I think they're trying to decide if the formation was legal. No, substitution infraction. Against,
no flag?
Nope. Just decline as the Mohawks will take the first down. Well, maybe it's not a first down. They're calling it third. Cook's going to carry around the right side. Now, he does have the first down. And he just barrels forward.
Good job. You know, it's so good to see a young man like that come back from an accident, a broken leg, and be able to come back. Takes a lot of confidence, courage for a young man like that.
Indeed.
I applaud him.
You know, a couple of big plays for touchdowns that got called back. The Mohawk offense really never established a rhythm tonight. There's not a lot of quitting. The playoffs are still an attainable goal for this team, as they are their new coach, a new system. Trey Stallings, he's just running hard as he can run, just carrying tacklers. As Mohawks are under first-year head coach Michael Harrell. He's assisted by Sean Hearn and Walter Rao. Stevens comes back into the ball game.
You know, Sean, I want to just say on the record, when I know we were searching for a coach, I think everybody in this community understands and knows that there's not a man we could have hired with more passion for Mohawk football than the one that we hired. And I just want to say a big thanks to him for all the hard work that he's putting in. And saving this man. Look at there, up the middle.
Stevens carrying up the middle. He's going to be dragged down inside the 10, and he turned an ankle late in the game.
I go get on that school bus about 7 in the morning, come by there. You come by there at 6:30, you'll see this staff out there with that junior high football. If you want to play junior high football at Piggott, you got to be tough.
You know, they practice like at noon, and in August and September, that's a tough time to practice.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, Coach Harrell and this coaching staff, they're involved in the program from the 3rd grade up. You know, they are involved in it.
It's a process, and you know what?
Mohawks are in the end zone. That's Garrett Cook. The senior gets in the end zone.
That's a good job right there. Good job. Well, it's got to be a big night for Garrett to be able to get in the end zone after.
As far as he's come.
That's right. Tonight, you know what? I'm sure he's thinking it was worth it. It was worth it. But you're right. You come out here to these Pee Wee football games, you'll see the same coaching staff here at the games, and you know you've got a young man that's in that program, and I'm sure it just lights up his eyes. I believe we got it.
Yeah, Garrett's in for the 2-point, so that cuts the lead. I believe that would be the last play. Let's see if they continue to run, if they have them kick it. 36-14. Kevin, I want to thank you. I appreciate it. I had a good time. I wish the Mohawks could have had a better outcome. But I believe that's going to be the end of the ball game, and they won't have them kick it off. We got 26 seconds left. Had a lot of fun. We'd like to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank these young men and these parents and this community for the way that they came out. Good time tonight, from the tailgating to the football game and everything in between, from the ball drop.
Yeah, that's right. That was impressive.
From the helicopter.
Yeah. Well, I want to say a big thanks, Slayton, for letting me be here. Somebody that's a non-football person, just seen a lot of it, don't know a lot about it. But I want to say a big thanks to you, Sean. You do a great job for our community and everything, especially in this football program. So keep up the great work. You're doing a super job.
Thank you, Kevin. Again, we appreciate it. We're signing off.